It's here, guys. Game day. What's up, fans? Dolphins Bucs tonight, first preseason game. Football's officially back. Just making this video, little preview. I got a list of things that I'm going to be looking for in today's preseason game. Then I'll get to your comment of the day. We'll talk about the stream tonight. We'll talk about the fantasy league, and then go to BitBoys, youtube.com/BitBoys, because the pack, we opened a bunch of packs last night, and that video's coming out later today. Let's get started. The first thing that I'm looking for in tonight's preseason game is how does the O-line and the D-line look? They've been facing each other a lot, and a lot of times we're thinking, is the D-line that good or is the O-line that bad? You know, the O-linemen are saying that they aren't running the ball much. In preseason and training camp, they aren't running the ball much. They've been throwing it a lot. So the D-line doesn't have to, respect the run. They don't have to not. They're just straight rushing. So let's see how the D-line and the O-line look against people that aren't their team, people that don't know the plays, because they've been doing the same stuff, so the D-line already knows. Next, what I'm looking for is how does Mike Gesicki look blocking? We all know he can catch. We all know he's a red zone threat. We all know that this dude is just a beast. But I need to see how he does blocking against another team that doesn't give a shit how they hit our quarterback. Along with that, I want to know how all of our rookies are going to do. I want to know how Minkah Fitzpatrick's going to do. I want to know how much time Minkah's going to see. I want to know how much time Fitz is going to see, and I want to know where he's going to be lining up. I know wherever he lines up, we'll probably take with a grain of sand, because we're not going to show a lot. We're not going to show our defense. We're not going to show a lot of offensive plays, but I still want to know where he's going to do. I want to see how Balaj does. I want to see how he runs. I want to see how Baker does. I want to see how he covers tight ends, how he stops the run, how he rushes. I want to see how Jalen Davis does. I want to see how Poling does. I want to see how Sanders does. I want to see how his kicking does. I want to see how all of these rookies do, and this is the perfect time and place to do it. Next, I want to see how Tannehill does. Now, there are reports that Tannehill is going to play today. If I was the coach, I wouldn't have him play today. I would have him do maybe a series or two next week against the Panthers, and then I would have him do a half against the Ravens, and then I wouldn't have him play the fourth preseason game. But there's reports that he is going to play today, probably a series. Let's see how he does. He can't slide the way he used to, because then that knee brace is going to get stuck in the dirt. So he's learning a new way to slide, and he has to get acclimated, and we'll see how he does with actual pressure on him and actual people that will hit him and not hold up. So that's another thing I'm looking forward to, is Tannehill, how he does. I want to see how the run game does. That's very important, especially for Tannehill. When Tannehill did great in 2016, it's because he had a run game and he had the weapons around him. We need to see how this run game does, and we need to see how this offensive line blocks. The next thing I'm looking forward to is the backup quarterbacks, because this is the first time we get to see these backup quarterbacks go against an actual defense that doesn't know all their plays. David Fales versus Brock Osweiler versus Bryce Petty. It seems like it's David Fales' job to lose, because Osweiler has been training camp and OTAs, even though he likes to say he's been doing good. He's been throwing interceptions like it's no one's business, and Bryce Petty has been non-existent. One of you guys commented that he is pretty good, because you watched his college tape. It's DJ Swagga. Shout out to you. He commented on one of my videos saying that he watched him in college, and he's actually a good quarterback, and he had a shit time with the Jets because the Jets didn't give him a chance. So now we get to see what Bryce Petty's made of, because I respect this guy's comments because he backs up his comments with facts. So I'm looking forward to seeing Fales, Osweiler, Petty. I'm mostly looking forward to seeing Fales and Petty because I already know what Osweiler has done, and it's a lot of interceptions, but watch him light it up against the Bucs. And the next thing I'm looking forward to in preseason is the reserves. I want to see how Asiata does. I want to see how this backup offensive line does. I want to see how the backups do in general, because to play 16 straight games is hard on these players' bodies. So we need that depth. That's what happened to us last year. We had a ton of injuries and we had no depth to fill in. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the reserves. And finally, I'm really looking forward to having football back. It helps me mentally and it helps me emotionally. I love football. I made my 1,000 subscriber video where I talk about my love for football, but it just helps. I have anxiety, so lately my anxiety's been on like a 20 on a 1 to 10 Richter scale. So when football's back, it helps me take my mind off of things that cripple me with my anxiety. So the fact that football's back it's the thing that I'm most looking forward to. And streaming with you guys. So let's get to comment of the day. This question comes from RafM13. He asks, do you think we'll see a lot of Gesicki on Thursday? Yes. He is going... I honestly think that they will... My thing is, I hope they're... I'm extremely superstitious, so like, I don't like talking about the I word, and I don't like fearing it, and I don't like bringing it up just in case it happens and I feel like I did something. But I do think Gesicki will play a good amount. Will he play a lot? No, because we have a lot of tight ends. We have Derby, Escobar, Smythe, him, Gray, But I do think we'll see a lot of him, and I do think we'll see a lot of him on running downs and in red zone, because that's where he thrives and that's where we can see what he can do. So yeah, I do think we'll see him a lot. The people I don't think we'll see a lot of, I don't think Frank Gore is going to play, period. Kenyon Drake, I don't see him playing. This is why I think they picked up Langford, is because Drake and Gore, I don't know if they're going to play because they don't need to play. Same thing with Sitton. I don't think Sitton's going to play. I think Larson will probably start at left guard. I don't think a good amount of these offensive linemen might play. Brendel's not playing because he has been injured. So a lot of the starters probably won't play a lot. I don't know if Wake and Quinn will play because we have so much depth at that defensive line. Rashad Jones might play a down or two, but I don't know. I'll give you more once I find more on the live stream later today, which is a great transition into my next point. 6:30, guys. Today at 6:30, I'm going to be live streaming. You can watch the game with me. If you want to know how to watch the game, NFL.com, their Game Pass, you sign up for it. You get 7 days free, and then you can cancel it and not be charged $100 for the year. So essentially, sign up today, 7 days, so you can watch other preseason games if you want, or sign up today, and once the game's over, cancel it. There you go. You don't pay any money. You can watch the game with me. Today at 6:30, I will be streaming. I'll have more information on who's starting, how long they're playing, who's not playing, all that other stuff. I'm going to be picking the names out of the hat. I'll probably do it at halftime. Unless you guys comment below if you guys want me to do it at halftime or if you guys want me to do it before the game starts. But I'm thinking I'm going to do it at halftime because I'm going to have more of you guys there. I'm going to pick names out of the hat for the 11 guys that are going to be in the fantasy league. NFL.com free fantasy league, and then we'll decide on the day of the draft. I got a good amount of you guys' name. Like when you say like I'm in, I want in, I have a good amount of your names written down. You can't really say it. You really can't say it because it's super bright out. I wrote your names down so I can cut into pieces of paper. So if you've said I'm in and you've gotten a heart with a thumbs up, I've gotten your name. But that's the video. I will see you guys literally in 5 hours. Well, I'm recording this at 1:30, so in 5 hours. Follow me on Twitter, because if you don't watch the video, or if you can't be on the live stream because you have work or you have some other stuff, I will put who made the fantasy league on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter. I also will put it on here. Follow my second channel. After I get done editing this video and uploading it, I'm going to edit our pack opening. We did Madden. I got a pack opening, and we have a gameplay of me playing some guy. For warning, it didn't go great because the running in Madden is very hard now, and I had a shitty team. I opened packs, and you'll see why I have a shitty team. So go to youtube.com/bitboys, subscribe. We're playing Madden now. We're going to be playing a ton of cool stuff on there. Hit that like button for football being back. Comment below. I love reading your guys' comments. I love interacting with you guys. I love doing comment of the day. It's my favorite thing to do. Comment below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Season's here, so a lot of cool things is going to happen. I'm talking to a lot of people about doing collabs that you guys have reached out to, so I got a lot of things planned. This channel's growing. Share it. Share it with all football fans, because like I said, when the season starts, I'm going to be picking games every week and talking about each team and who I think will win and what I think of this channel is going to be huge. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. And I will see you later tonight on the stream, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know what that is on the West Coast or Central, but 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, I will be live streaming. I hope to see most of you guys there. It's going to be fun. Other than that, see you guys later. Fins up. Of training camp. To start it off, no Brendel for 10 consecutive practices. He's a backup center, and he hasn't practiced for 10 consecutive practices. Should they start looking for another backup center? I don't know, but that's not good.